Hello and welcome back to another game on Arena. This game is taken from I think, best of 7 between Yo and Vivi. They have done one of those in December apparently, and this one was played in early January. We have a home map for, I believe Vivi picked Arena as a home map here against Yo, and Vivi picking Slavs against Yo's Aztecs is really interesting because Slavs, granted, are really strong in Arena, but then again Aztecs are Aztecs. And look at this, Yo is already trying to lane, and he's not going to be able to do so immediately. Can Vivi actually see this? Of course can, but what can you do? 25 HP only on that villager, so there is potential to take a villager down. Now this villager should be able to take the board down, and nice laning for Yo. He wants to win. I'm not sure what the price was, a few $100 maybe. And that was a beautiful attack here against the villager, making sure that it's not getting lamed. Also able to scare away the scout here using a village of his own, and that's how you stop the laming from happening. Just delete your walls and you will be fine. Look at this, that was just beautiful. If you ever get lamed like this, don't forget about the strategy. Just delete the walls, the villager without loom will be killed immediately. And now, of course, Yo is trying to fight back and actually is able to save his scout and also go with the villager to take down Vivi's will. This is amazing. House in the berries, doesn't really matter. Quick palisades coming up behind that, and we're going to see another villager fight. No, we're going to see Vivi trying to trap Yo's villager here. It's not happening, and now both players, of course, have loom. It looks like Yo has to run away now. That's not a big problem, but Vivi is... no, he's not behind, actually. Could have been that he's behind. He's actually ahead in the villager numbers, but got lamed a little bit. Lost the villager here. And of course lost the scout. Did Yo in the end lose the scout? Yes, apparently. Didn't see it. Doesn't really matter. Maybe I saw it and just didn't realize it. We have Yo on the way to feudal age, 9 minutes in on 23 population, which is really, really early. Let's actually check Yo's map quickly before he's up to feudal age. Looks like he wants to go for Trush here. Mining camp, 3 villages on stone. Yeah, this is a Trush build, and of course this is already weak. The house only 550 HP. 3 militia out for Yo. The main gold, second gold safe in the back, third gold safe in the back, extra gold, extra stone, or maybe that's the second stone. Very good map. Main stone forward, second stone forward outside. Yo got all the resources in the back except for the stones here. He's got a stone in the back as well. A tower coming up on the corner gate, corner gate, yeah, on the corner with the gates here, not even going through that weak spot, and with another watchtower coming up, men-at-arms in, quick palisade gate, but look at this, the palisade gate is going down really fast, and now this is open, so those gates are not going to stand for too long. Another watchtower coming up. Of course, Vivi has to put up his own watchtower. He's got a barracks, he's going for archer ranges here, and he's moving out of the village just to go to second stone, where also the third gold is close. Second gold on the left-hand side, also outside the main gold on the side, so Vivi's map is really not too good, and Yo is actually trying to use the fact that Vivi doesn't have the best map ever. Still, the main goal should be secured by this watchtower, and the attack from Yo is going to do quite some damage, but the question is how much? Who's going to be better after that? At this point, Yo is going with 4 or 5 villagers, 2 men-at-arms left, 3 actually, and taking a lot of HP from the archer range. Also, only 1500 HP archer range from Yo coming up inside Vivi's base, and another watchtower to secure this wood line and the entrance to Vivi's base. But Yo is happy because he's the one going aggressive, he's the one putting pressure, and he is safe at home, doing only microing at the front, caring about nothing at home here. Wheelbarrow coming in from in, and Vivi has to go to the back with those farms. Why am I not going for the mill? I don't really understand that farm, to be honest. That's a really, really bad one. Just go towards the mill, build your farms there. But okay, that's happening. We've seen a few minor mistakes when it comes to the level of those players. We've seen a few nice plays as well, like going for that wall opening, and the watchtower now coming from Yo on that second stone, but Vivi was faster here, put a watchtower up. Doesn't have fletching, that's a problem. He should have gone for fletching immediately instead of the market maybe, but I guess he needs to balance his economy. It's actually quite close to clicking up to the castle age, so maybe he's saying, yeah, I have enough wood for a blacksmith now, but I haven't built it yet, so I'm not going to put fletching up at all. The thing is, he's getting pushed away from that stone, and Yo doesn't have fletching either, which is really surprising to me. But those villagers cannot mine stone any longer. Instead, they're going to take the tower down, which makes a lot of sense here. And Vivi is the first to click up to Castle Age, a very important factor here, because then you can get rid of those annoying towers. There's actually 2 of them, and even get rid of the blacksmith and archer range. The question is, what is Yo going to do now? He's actually attacking the watchtower with men-at-arms, with villagers, a few skirmishes behind that, and that Eagle Scout is still alive with 2 HP. The tower from Vivi though should go up, so these 2 towers are protecting each other, and Vivi can go back to taking stone. Bloodlines on the way. We're going to see a few knights in early Castle Age and potentially a siege workshop, but Vivi doesn't have a lot of resources here, and Yo is still going aggressive with the towers. He has the fletching now, yes, of course, with the skirmishes out, and he is also taking a lot of his main stone here. You can see Yo having 488 stone in the bank, needs to balance his economy a little bit. See if we mark it up. I don't see it. Blacksmith large range, he doesn't need a market to click up, but yeah, I guess he doesn't need it at this point. He's got a lot of food in now. The market's still coming up for him. He's got the spare food, spare wood, and Yo also on the way to Castle Age. Vivi is there. He's going with the first knights, +1 attack actually, and I guess that makes sense against the skirmishes. Not sure. Why would he go for the attack upgrades? It's not Magyar, so they're not free, and then it would be +2. And we have a siege workshop. The rams actually coming out, and that archer range blacksmith, the 2 towers, they will all go down. Obviously, this palisade wall doesn't really matter a lot here. A lot of villagers from Vivi on the main gold, probably for the knights, and now those knights are actually attacking the barracks from Yo. That's been put up outside. Siege workshop coming forward, but the spearmen are actually attacking a very weak villager. 1 HP left. Poor villager is going down, dying to the spearmen, and I guess Yo should go for pikemen immediately to be able to counter those knights. That's happening actually. And what else are we going to see? Monastery coming up, double monastery, a house to wall this, and we're going to see monks against the knights. So Vivi will need to go for attacks, which again the knights won't do good against the monks. We know how strong Aztecs monks can get. The knights are doing some damage on the monastery, but not for long. The watchtower, I think, too much attack with the villagers inside, and there's actually 3 villagers now. The ram moving forward, but the vills can defend against the ram. The mangonel can do quite some damage here. First monks over, that monk died really quick. What happened? I guess a knight attacked it. The siege workshop coming up now from Yo. A very action-loaded game here. A few knights trying to raid. Watchtower, of course, went down, and mangonel are starting to attack those monasteries. Pikemen to be able and take down the knights, and you can see that those monks are actually dying because Yo isn't going to be able to protect them. He doesn't have like a little shelter for them. Should go for some palisades, maybe get a little bit of an area for the monks, and then go for a attack with a lot of control, not just like this crazy one happening. But okay, it's doing some damage, it's keeping really busy, and 2 monasteries are actually dying to that 1 mangonel. This was a huge waste. Yo was not able to defend this. Then again, he's going for that castle, and can Vivi stop this castle from going up? There's a lot of villagers. Yo was 53 against 64 from Vivi. Nice dodging the shot here from the mangonel. Lightcav even coming in to try and take down the monk. Can Yo get a conversion eventually? No, but the pikemen are doing damage, and there is enough villagers to finish this castle. So Yo, with a lot of resources in the bank, will be able to click up to Imperial Age, which is amazing. 32 minutes in, makes sense. He went 1 TC, got a lot of farms up, and probably taking a lot of that main gold. Should move to the second gold. He's actually going with the TC on that extra gold on the wood line. I like the TC spot. Castle is up, Imperial Age on the way. Siege workshop going for more mangonels. And Vivi, what have we seen from you? A second TC on the main gold close to the wood line. A third TC on the wood line in the back. Now a mill, a few more farms coming up. Resources looking good, but not enough to click up to Imperial Age yet. Instead, going for that forward attack with the ram here. It's going to die to the pikemen, so no. And Vivi actually bought his way up to Imperial Age as well. Doesn't have a castle yet, but enough villagers in stone to get a castle up soon. And we have redemption from Yo coming in. He's going for the monks now. Sanctity was done. I'm gonna slow down to like 81 speed, maybe. I think that's better than the 85 I had. And maybe I should have slowed down a little bit. But you could see the action here. And for the players, it feels as fast as the speed as I'm casting at. So you have a lot of things to do, and you know that if you're playing yourself. We have a castle coming up from Vivi, but Yo is already up to Imperial Age. A trebuchet coming out immediately. I expect to see block printing very soon. Also illumination on the way. maybe for mangonel fight, but I think Yo with the 2 towers should be fine here. It doesn't even need to engage here. He has got the TC on that extra gold, producing more villages. Now he's only on 48. He must have lost a few villages at the front here, but he is still with the attack, and this game could go either way. Vivi is in the score lead. Also is going to be up to Imperial Age any second now. Men-at-Arms coming in, scale mail armor is going for the standard infantry, which is really strong for the Slavs, of course. And on the left hand side, barracks coming up, a lot of them actually. Vivi is also going for a second gold on left. There's an extra gold here. Vivi is trying to get the relics in, but Yo is attacking the castle. 2 trebuchets now. Theocracy, he's going for the monks here. Gonna have 70 HP, and that's really a lot. Standard infantry can't really deal with the monks when they have so much HP. So maybe light cav is a must here, but for now iron castings, squires, longswords, no more castle up. That means no trebuchets and also no conscription or boyars, which you can't really use here. They might have been strong against eagle warriors later on if there's going to be eagles. I expect Yo to go for eagles sometime in this game. I think monks alone are not going to do the trick. Or maybe siege, like go for siege, pikemen, monks, trebuchets, that's possible. Few villagers moving forward again, but only building houses. There's a siege workshop, but there's also... is that monk trying to convert? Ooh, nice quick conversion here, insta-convert, switching from the siege workshop. That monk, 80 HP now, 2 more monks on the way. In the meantime, pikemen and skirmishers moving into Vivi space, trying to be annoying a little bit. The light cav should be able to take down a trebuchet, that's number 2 going down, maybe even the 3rd, and mangonel should get another hit, and then, yeah, bye-bye trebuchet actually. That was not good from Yo. He lost 1200 resources, 600 gold for pretty much nothing here, and Vivi has the 200 swordsmen now up and running, so maybe not eagle warriors, maybe champions for Yo, or even jaguars are possible. That monastery 60 HP only should go down, and I guess Vivi should put another monastery up in the back. Yo has amazing resources. Vivi is quite low. Of course he's investing, he's got more military units, he's got more upgrades, and there's the siege tower to hop into Yo's base. Only a palisade gate. I think it would even be faster to put this down, but of course Yo is going to try and wall this. He has converted those 2 200 swordsmen, and those monks are not dying easily, but now he's open. Vivi is trying to go in. Yo is going to is counter-attacking trebuchet against the monastery siege workshop, so both players are now attacking each other's spaces and they're trying to do the damage. Double siege tower was probably a misclick, I guess, at least. Barracks coming up here from Vivi, and Vivi has 45 more population. Is that possible? That's really a lot. Going for another TC on the wood line in the second gold makes a lot of sense here. But Yo is taking Vivi's 3rd gold, and Yo has the extra golds in the back, so he will have more resources in the end. He's also got 2 relics, which is almost 3 relics for another civilization. So Yo is not like losing here, he's just not winning at this point. It looks good for Vivi. Yo is now getting more military units out, and that's very important. We're going to see jaguar warriors. Chain barding armor coming up from Vivi. We are going to see cavalier then. Probably light cav done already, but those villagers will face some attack here from those jaguars. They only have 50 HP, 10 attack, almost no upgrades, but they're going to be strong against the 200 swordsmen. And the monks, of course, they're going to be able to attack and convert cavaliers. Quick conversion from the stable. Now the villagers moving forward to get more stone in. Vivi is desperate for stone here. Cannot take his second stone. Is going to try and go for that main stone. But Yo is still around with the monks with the trebuchet, so can do some damage. And he's also still raiding the jaguars with 200 swordsmen with the pikemen. I guess those are converted ones. Is that possible? Not sure about it. The monks now doing not a lot. Actually, those are converting the second stable. There might some light cav about Hussar upgrade coming in. And is that going to finish? Yes, I think Yo needed to convert that faster, but he couldn't know it. He couldn't know about the Hussar upgrade. Now there's Hussars against the monks, but those monks are 80 HP, and not sure how much damage does a Hussar do on a monk here. I don't know by heart. I need to look it up. They can kill monks, of course, but it takes a while. Now Vivi is suddenly facing a very strong Yo coming back from low population to go with the monks here, and the monks are really annoying. Vivi needs to go back. Yo is putting up a great monk right row, almost AI-like, like when you play against Barbarian for fun, because you don't have the time to play online, like I do sometimes. I'll be honest with that. And Barbarian is going for monks. You want to resign immediately, because it's really annoying, and of course Barbie gets a lot of conversions in, and Yo is doing just that. There is not too many military units on the field, so the monks are really valuable. They can do a lot of conversions. You can see it here. And I'm not sure about the Slavs. Do they have heresy? I guess so. But Vivi cannot afford it. Yo is going with a forward castle. Amazing game by him, let's be honest. Vivi trying to defend as good as he can. Tried to counterattack, but Yo was able to defend his base and was never really attacked at home. But castle is going up, so those barracks will go down. Eventually, the monastery doesn't really do a lot here. And Yo has 37 against only 9 military units. A lot of resources in the bank. Can go for everything he wants. I think Elite Jaguars would be awesome. But they don't really do a lot here. Be fun to see them, let's be honest. Elite Eagle Warrior is possible, Champions would be possible here, Siege Rams, Siege Onagers even, and Yo is just enjoying this game, I guess. He's going with Pikemen and Monks with the easy army combination. Don't really need to switch. Garland Wars is a very good addition here. Another castle coming up to cover that main stone and the front of Vivi's base, and it's not going to be easy to come back for Vivi. What do you do here? You don't have access to a lot of gold, there's no gold in the back, there is no access to stone. Third gold getting mined by Yo. Second gold, not safe. There is one villager, one female mining that gold. She's a hero, I guess, but she might die eventually. And another castle coming up from Yo. That's castle number 4 then. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Now castle number 4. Moving even closer to Vivi's main farming eco. And there is only the farming eco in the back that is safe for now. But it doesn't look like Vivi is gonna come back. Urban Medicine, Faith and Heresy, spending a lot of resources to get more HP on the monks. It's 95, the top HP for Aztecs monks, I'm not sure. It's possible, and they're gonna be so hard to kill those hussars once then a chance. Let's be honest, there's too many units around. Heresy is something you don't need as the Aztecs here in this game, but why not? You get more HP and the monks become even stronger. The hussars now trying to maybe raid a few villages. It's not gonna help really. Yo could even go for the relics, he's not doing that. Last relic is still on the open field. He doesn't need it, let's be honest. Look at the resources, this is just Michi like, and we have Vivi low on everything, a lot of idle villagers, only 6 military units. He does not want to resign, but in the end he will have to resign this game. It cannot take much longer, I guess. Yo is dominating this, showing the power of the Aztecs. There's the GG. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next game.